Well, the question is, who will be the next AWGC Junior Heavyweight Championship #1 contender? The answer we will discover shortly. Will it be this man, Chris Forguete, or will it be his opponent from New Taiwan Wrestling, Orochi, on our left there?
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the #1 contender for the AWGC Light Heavyweight Champion. Introducing first, from blue corner, with 175 pounds, he is the Ghost Kicker, Orochi! And his opponent from the red corner, from Hong Kong, with 176 pounds, he is Chris Forguete!
So, here we go. This one shortly to be underway. Orochi versus Chris Forguete. And one of these two men will be the #1 contender for the AWGC Junior Heavyweight Championship by the time that bell is rung for a second time. Duck underneath there. Duck underneath again. Both men connecting with a kick. Double strike there. Pacey opening with these two. Orochi is something of a rising star in New Taiwan Wrestling. He beat HKWF's own Bitman back in February in Taiwan. He's got an 11cm height advantage, as you can see for yourself there, but he's giving away 3 kilograms in weight. Up against the ropes there. The referee calling for a rope break, but a disrespectful slap in the face there by Orochi. This, in some respects, will be the battle of the kicks. These two wrestlers strike beautifully with tremendous kicks, and perhaps, really, the question of who has got the stronger kicks in their arsenal will be answered by the result of this match. A reversal attempt there, and Orochi dropping Chris over the ropes there, neck first. Chris Forguete landing badly. Leg grab takedown there, kick to the back of the knee, a second one. Thinking about a third. Instead, choosing to twist the knee round. Nice work there from Orochi, lovely wrestling. And then continues rather brutally to exploit the joint of the knee. Chris Forguete struggling to get to his feet very early on in this match, and he may have to carry an injury through for the rest of it. Again, grabbing the leg, a dragon screw, nicely done. So it's advantage Orochi in the early stages of this. The winner will face the AWGC Junior Heavyweight Champion. Who knows who that will be? It's going to be either Jason New or Ho Ho Lun in a real teacher versus student match. That will be our main event. Following this one, leverage move there on the part of Chris Forguete, and it's Orochi who goes flying over the top and lands on the basketball court. Chris Forguete following him out. Orochi moving awkwardly, moving tentatively. Boots to the face won't do his chances of moving any quicker much good, as he's hoisted to his feet. Forearm. An opportunity here to exploit the disoriented state that Orochi finds himself in. He's been kicked right across the face there as he's sitting in the front row. Both metaphorically and literally, he's only got a front row seat in this match at the moment. He's barely a participant. Kicked very hard, falling back into the second row there. And Chris Forguete has a position of real advantage here. Oh, bit of reversal by Orochi. That came out of nowhere. Totally unexpected reversal, and now he's on him like a cat. And Chris Forguete's head bounces twice off the ring post, rather. And it's Orochi who continues to exert some authority with a backhand chop, and a second one perhaps coming up. That's lovely. Maybe a third, thinks about it, instead rolls him back into the ring, and how quickly the tide has turned here. And what would it do for the Hong Kong Wrestling Federation if Orochi were to win the #1 contenders match and then win the title? And he positions himself beautifully for a bulldog here. And that dream, or maybe even a nightmare for the Hong Kong Wrestling Federation, gets closer and closer with every move like this. Lateral press cover, 1, 2, 3 count coming, no. Our referee Hang, very assured that was only a 2 count, and happy to assure Orochi of the same fact. This is a bad position here for Chris Forguete to find himself in. Orochi with a few shots to the face, but Forguete has caught him. Chance for a powerbomb. Lovely sit-out finish there. Needs to try and get into a pinning position. He is in one now. And the referee says the shoulder's up. And actually Orochi is clutching the back of his head, the medulla oblongata, the back of the brain. He's in a lot of pain here. He could really be in trouble. Could get some swelling there at the back of the brain. Knee to the midsection. Turning Orochi around. German suplex. Lovely. Did nicely. Instead just transitions beautifully into a second. Really nice work here from Chris Forguete, who's starting to turn the screw in this one. Orochi went for the ropes. Didn't make it. Third German suplex. Lovely. Really nice wrestling. And Chris Forguete attempting to get to his feet, but unable to do so. They're both lying there fairly motionless. Forguete's got the advantage of using the ropes to get to his feet, which he has done so. He's swaying, he's groggy, he's disoriented, but he senses victory within his grasp. And he may well be right. Leaving the ring, climbing up to the top rope from the outside. What's he going to strike with here? Orochi unaware, diving headbutt, beautiful. He so often finishes his matches with that. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, so nearly. What a great kick out from Orochi. What authority, what tenacity to kick out. That diving headbutt was so well connected by Chris Forguete. The kind of move that does damage to the attacker as well as to the victim. Oh, what a lovely kick. What a second lovely kick. Shot to the face. Positioning here for the Shiranui. He goes for it. He connects with it. That's the end. The Shiranui used by Orochi to finish off his opponent. 1, 2. No! Great kick out from Chris Forguete. And Orochi looked very surprised there. He very rarely fails to win a match after connecting with the Shiranui. But he must continue, he must persevere. What's at stake is the AWGC Junior Heavyweight Championship title shot that the winner will get. Oh, lovely. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And the referee, sorry, my mistake there, the referee was actually out of position. And by the time I expected him to have registered 2, he'd only registered a 1 count. And Orochi is remonstrating with Hang. He's angry about that. Maybe he has a right to be angry about that. The referee out of position. The match continuing. Orochi in the ascendancy. A lovely kick, lovely middle kicks there. Very nicely done, and then right across the chest and possibly even the collarbone of Chris Forguete. 1, 2, but it's a very disrespectful cover, and I'm glad he didn't win the match in that way. That wouldn't have been fair to Chris Forguete, nor fair to the spirit of the Hong Kong Wrestling Federation. But this man, the rising star of New Taiwan Wrestling, the man who some say is a real one to watch, and I agree with them, is being caught with some kicks here, but he's ducked underneath and connects with one of his own on Chris Forguete, and another one, and another one. And they're trading blows, a chasse, and it's Chris Forguete who falls to the mat heavily. Nice connections there from Orochi. Attempting perhaps a cover, no, instead just choking his opponent, the referee, stopping him from doing that. And Chris Forguete, that capoeira and karate background needs to... Oh, T-bone suplex! Beautiful! That's going to be the end. That's how he finishes his matches. Goes for the cover, connects. 1, 2, no! And Chris Forguete looks astonished that that wasn't the end. He looks absolutely astonished. He's not going to waste time arguing with the referee. Oh, he's been caught out here. Surely not. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Oh, dear, 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 dear. And Orochi, with a disingenuous victory with a handful of tights, wins the match. And it's not the first time this evening that someone has only themselves to blame for turning their attentions to the referee. But it's Orochi from New Taiwan Wrestling who has the #1 contender spot for the AWGC Junior Heavyweight title. What's this going to do for Hong Kong Wrestling? Only time will tell. Only time will tell.